Eve already, and then the great feast of Christmas. Here we are this morning, so I'm wondering, what's on your mind right now? What's on your mind right now? Or what's in your heart right now when you think we're just so close to this special feast? Could be lots of different things. You just throw a few things out there, but I'll mean to kind of narrow it down from where you're at. Maybe some of you are still really stressed out because you don't have everything ready or done, whether it be for a family gathering, or you have to do some last minute shopping tomorrow, or whatever it might be. Some of you might be looking forward to family gatherings today, tomorrow, or Christmas, or even the following week. There are some families, probably, that don't look forward to that because of all the tension that's going on within the family. And if you're young, you're probably wondering what you're going to get for Christmas, and looking forward to that with great anticipation. There could be others that are maybe feeling pretty lonely because they're going to be alone for Christmas. That's always difficult. Those of you who have lost loved ones, whenever you come to Christmas, I'm sure that's a particularly difficult time, and a very difficult time. If you lost a loved one just in this last year, this is your first time to go through this special season, it is probably particularly difficult. So there's that and maybe many other things. Let's just pause for a moment again and just really think, what is on our minds right now? What's going on in our hearts? So for me, what's on my mind, I'm pretty ready, but there's a couple things I'm not ready, so that's on my mind. I gotta still do a few things. I've got that little list. Not too bad. What's going on in my heart is I really look forward to the Christmas masses, Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, because as a priest, you probably know what's one of that, and Easter is probably one of the best times to be able to celebrate what is most important to our Catholic faith together with you. To be part of this community, to be able to celebrate that Mass. So there's really kind of a lot of, not emotion exactly, but a lot of just kind of a sense of peace and really looking forward to these Masses tomorrow and on Christmas Day. To be with we have such wonderful parishes that I get to be part of it. It's really wonderful to do that. So that's kind of what's going on in my mind and my heart. And so hopefully you're thinking about that. So now, after having been thinking about that, let's listen to that greeting that we heard in the gospel that Elizabeth said to Mary. She said, "Blessed are you among women, and blessed is the fruit of your womb." It really is uncanny. We have to just keep thinking about how unbelievable it is, but yet we believe it. And just it's so amazing that when we think about who God is again, this God that has no beginning, no end, which our minds can't get a handle on. This God that started the universe 14 billion years ago. We're just a speck in time and space to that God. The God who has, as we're finding out with our satellites, all these constellations and black holes and all that stuff, that God became a little baby in a young woman's womb. That is just amazing and uncanny. So Elizabeth says to you, "Blessed are you among women, blessed is the fruit of your womb." It really is amazing. However, it's still amazing, because I can play the role of Elizabeth, and I can say to all the women in here, young and old, and say, "Blessed are you among women, and blessed is the fruit of your womb." And I actually could say to all the men in this church this morning, young or old, "Blessed are you among men, and blessed is the fruit of your womb." Now, we don't have wombs, but every single one of us in this church carries Christ. That same God, we carry Christ. And it is amazing. And that comes from our baptism. And we are so privileged to be here this morning celebrating a Mass where we can directly hear God speak to us. And when we can be at the altar and come and receive His body and blood. So what He does with this Mass is to strengthen and deepen His presence within us. We carry Christ. And the more we kind of allow these sacraments to transform us, the more and more we understand that Christ is within us. And in some senses, we are Christ to other people. We do that individually, but also as a community. We are the body of Christ. And so we can say to one another, blessed are you among women, blessed are you among men. Blessed is the fruit of your womb. We carry Christ. So of course we always are challenged, like we're probably all in a different place in terms of how much we sense the reality, the truth that God is within us, that we carry Christ. We're probably all in different places because we have distractions, we have things we get obsessed with that kind of block or blind us to that truth. And that's what we try to deal with. And we go through Christmas every year, not because only now Jesus is part of our life, but he's always part of our life. But Christmas helps us to renew that sense that he is very, very near, inside of us, in the body, in word, and in sacrament. And so we can also respond to this, no matter what's going on in our life, what's been in our mind, what's in our hearts, the difficulties maybe some of you are facing. I believe we can still do like John the Baptist, leap for joy, because Christ is near. He is very near. He is with us no matter what we are going through. So we can pick up on last Sunday's second reading when Paul says to the Christians of Philippi whose lives were being threatened, he says, rejoice in the Lord always, and again I shall say, rejoice. And so to remember that now, for this week, Christmas, the Christmas season, and really hopefully all year long, I want to teach you a really simple song. And if you were at my masses last week, then you've heard it already. But I would guess most of you haven't. And like I said, I hope that as we learn this song, it gets stuck in your head and you can't get rid of it. That's my hope. So that as you go through Christmas, you always know you can rejoice in the Lord always. So it goes like this, the first kind of two parts. Rejoice in the Lord always, and again I say rejoice. Rejoice in the Lord always, and again I say rejoice. Let's do that part. Rejoice in the Lord always, and again I say rejoice. Rejoice in the Lord always, and again I say rejoice. The second part. Rejoice, rejoice, and again I say rejoice. Rejoice, rejoice, and again I say rejoice. Let's do that part. Rejoice, rejoice, and again I say rejoice. Rejoice, rejoice, and again I say rejoice. Let's do the whole thing together. Rejoice in the Lord always, and again I say rejoice. Rejoice in the Lord always, and again I say rejoice. Rejoice, rejoice, and again I say rejoice. Rejoice, rejoice, and again I say rejoice. Okay, we'll do it as a round now. So this side's going to start. Come in, when we go up, rejoice, then you start from the beginning. And I know we have a couple strong voices here, that's going to help a lot. This is good. All right, so we'll start here. Rejoice in the Lord always, and again I say rejoice. Rejoice in the Lord always, and again I say rejoice. Rejoice, rejoice, and again I say rejoice. Rejoice, rejoice, and again I say rejoice. Rejoice in the Lord always, and again I say rejoice. Rejoice in the Lord always, and again I say rejoice. Rejoice, rejoice, and again I say rejoice. Rejoice, rejoice, and again I say rejoice. Rejoice in the Lord always, and again I say rejoice. Rejoice in the Lord always, and again I say rejoice. Great job. I don't know if you can notice or hear, but it really sounds great in a round. When you hear those those two melodies together. And I can see some are not getting into it, and some aren't. I guess that's just the way it is. Hopefully you can stick with that melody, at least the words, as we go through these days. Don't let the stresses get you. Just remember Christ, if you carry Christ, He's very near you.